guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. All right, got us on Facebook. Let me mute myself. Oh, and now we're on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Doris. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, before I forget, the rest of your ECD stuff is here. No, the All and Create isn't. Hoping that box comes in, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm just going to cut some paper. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Mitzi. Well, we would cut some paper and sample the new Tim Holtz embossing folders. Okay, we did got, yes, for ECD, both of them are here, Kathy. We did get a big shipment of art glitter glue in today, so I'm excited because now I can use my glue again, and that's perfect, so I can take it with me on Thursday and break another tip, but I'm excited that it's in. Hi, Kippy. Okay, I don't know if people that are watching that signed up for our techniques on the Rolodex online class. Yeah, not the new on Create You ordered, Kathy, that's not here yet. The old one is there. Hey, Selena. Hi, Jen. So, I forgot what I was going to say, lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah, the technique class that we did on the Rolodex for the gesso is online, and I now know how to add it to people's accounts that have signed up online. So if you have not yet signed up for an online class or for an account, just an account at Crafters Hotspot, please do so, because I know now how to add the classes very easily, so I can do that every month. So the April technique class will all be about alcohol ink. I'll put those two classes up online, the in-person and the online. I'll do that tonight so I can get that done. And I think that's it. We are waiting for a couple of orders to arrive. I am hoping they will be here tomorrow to make my life easier, because I'm going to try and just get everything out that I can. I shipped about 30 packages today, so I've got more to ship, and if I can get it out, that would be great. And then I have to make my schedule for when I'm there. Okay. So the Sizzix has not arrived. I know I have a set, I've had it for a while, but it's not arrived. They are trying to overnight it so that it arrives tomorrow. If it doesn't arrive tomorrow, I won't get it until I get back. I'm so sorry, but there's not a lot I can do about it. But let me show you at least what the release will look like. We have this one. So these are from the Vault. These are from Tim, been reintroduced. This one is called Flourish. A really nice flourish folder. We'll sample all these and see what we can do with them. We have diamonds. We have, I remember this one was so old before, airmail. This was a white folder, so I'm sure this looks completely different now. This is fun for everybody doing travel or postage. It's a good one. This is gears. And then this one is lace. So I cut a few pieces of white cardstock and I cut some black. So let's run them through. Let me open them all up. I'll do them all at once so that you're not waiting on me. And I've got really crappy black cardstock, so I'm only going to run it through once. It won't show as deep as it can get because the cardstock that I'm using will crack. But let's at least get some going and see what we can do. See, I'm trying to tie up as many loose ends as I can today and tomorrow. And then tomorrow night I have to leave, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport in time. Lovely. So let's do this one. Maybe I will mist my paper though. Hey Mary. Just giving it a quick mist so it won't crack as bad maybe when it's in. And we'll do some white as well. And I'm using this Spellbinders mist that I have, just because. So let me load them up. So how is everyone doing today? So I saw that there was a sheriff's car parked outside the dance studio yesterday. So maybe my theory about bodies in the suitcases is not wrong. Michelle, I can't sleep on the plane because I got a lot of work to do. I am so far behind on my emails that I'll be checking emails on the plane. It would be nice to sleep, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. But we'll see. Okay, I'm going to run these through. I'll be right back. So it's funny, I didn't want to work a 9-to-5 job for somebody else. I thought, oh, I'll work for myself. And so now it becomes 26 hours, 8 days a week. Hi, Elena. So at least you can see some of the pattern on that. And like I said, this is pretty crappy cardstock. Normally with a 3D folder, I run it back and forth 3 times, but pretty good. With just once, it didn't crack as much as I thought. This one's black and white's the cardstock. So there's the lacy one, the airmaily one, and the diamond one. So let's see. Let me grab some inks. Hey, Linda. Gotta, I guess, also pack supplies for classes I'm doing while I'm there. Okay, got the 3 metallic. Let's do the metallic on the gear one, because I think that one would be kind of fun. The diamond one is pretty. They're all actually pretty. Okay. So I'm just going to rub some of the titanium. I'm not going to really get everything, just some of it. So it's one of the metallic Lisa Horton. You can't really see much. Let's dry it and see what it looks like. Let's start with this one. Oh, so we did get the Lisa Horton white pigment ink pads in. I forgot to bring one in to show you. But those are up under Just In. I was going to grab one for myself and demo it, but I forgot. It's an opaque white, and sometimes it's really hard to get a good opaque white. But because these metallic ink pads are so good and the iridescent ones, I figured she had to have good ones. So this is bronze. Let's pop a little bit of that in. I'm going to dry it and I'll hold it up. And then we'll add just a bit of copper, or the fool's gold, sorry. That metallic-y one looks really good. I think the silver might look good if I use the silver as the third layer and not the first. So let's remedy that in a minute. Elena, sorry, I haven't looked at any text today. I've been busy trying to catch up on some old stuff, but I will check all the text messages as soon as I've done the live. Then I'll put the classes online. I don't know if you heard that I'm leaving town on Thursday to go to a trade show in Seattle. So I'm frantically trying to get stuff caught up. I'm excited. I got a whole bunch of meetings planned. And I get to see some of my colleagues, which is nice. And my best friend, get to see her. All right, so I added silver on the top. Yes, Doris, I can do that. I didn't try the white one, Chantel. I wanted to, but I forgot to bring it in. Okay. So I think with this one, I probably would go and grab another ink pad, maybe more coppery. Maybe a wax would be good on that one. I don't have the wax in front of me though, so I'm not going to do that now. But I think this is a really cool folder, especially if you like steampunk. And this will go nicely with some of the memory decks things that we got. Oh, by the way, we got the memory decks punch from Heidi Swap in today as well. I forgot about that. That's online. Apparently I forgot about everything. Let me see what else I put online today. Oh, the art glitter glue I told you about, right? That's here. Let's grab this one. Let's go in with a little bit of blue. This one is the coastline. So let's add a little bit of that. Some verdigris would be nice. Did I pull verdigris? Yes, I did. Oh, on that one, yes. Let's try that. Good idea. Apparently I'm going to try breathing later today too, so that my brain engages again. That's a good idea by Chantel with the verdigris, so let's pop a little bit of that on. Yep. That's nice. So I'm going to make a note, Elena markers. Doris, white, Lisa, pad. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes it look better. It's still not 100% what I was looking for, but I think that does look good with the verdigris. So let's come back to this one and let's add a little mojito on it. I think this one would be good done in white as well. So if the pads, like I said, if the embossing folders don't arrive tomorrow overnight, I'll start shipping them next Thursday. Let me add a little bit of Love Struck in this one. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, all of the embossing folders are cool. Ooh. Let's just try this one. So this is Love Struck. Gonna add a little bit of that here. So I think Pat is on a flight now. She's leaving for the summer. Back in September, came by this morning there. The more colors I add, the greater it looks, I think. I'm gonna go some ultraviolet now. Yeah, Chantel, when you mix them all, just a little bit here and there. Yeah, it does heat the glass. That's why sometimes you see me hold things up, because it does get hot. Look how pretty that's becoming. Let me just trim that correctly. Let's trim this down to 4. So it'll fit nicely on a card front. Let's see what other colors I have. Go with some interference on it. So this one is charcoal gold. So you can see I've lightened some of the areas up. Okay, I think that one's done. I'm gonna make that into a card. I love all the colors. I'm not sure if you guys are picking up on your screen as well as I am. It looks really cool. And I don't know that my paper artsy order will arrive in time for the rest of the stuff that's coming. I was hoping it would, but I don't think it will. It's sad. Yeah, the charcoal gold on here looks really good. Hi, Dorothy. Yeah, after I answer emails on the plane, because I think my flight is like 6 hours and 45 minutes, something like that. I'm going to be able to do a lot of planning that I had wanted to get done but hadn't had time for. So I've got new classes coming out. I've got kits coming out. I'm meeting with one of the manufacturers to do some custom printing for me, which I'm kind of excited about. That's very elegant looking, isn't it? It's in the Flourish one with the charcoal gold shimmer. Let's see what else I can put on top of that. I have to say I like them all when they're mixed and not just one color. Okay, so I think the silvery one, which is titanium, is a little bit too dark for the black. It would look better on white. Ooh, verdigris is the best ever, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is my favorite color, the verdigris one. And let's pull in some more of that charcoal gold with it. Well, that one's my favorite. Yeah, Mitzi, right? When you mix the colors, I think it just looks great. But you know what I'm gonna, okay, what's this one? Cherry Bomb. And oh, I've got pink champagne I never put away. This was really bright. So let's see what it looks like on black. It just looks so cool. I definitely have to do some on white though. Let's do the diamond one. Let's see if I've got like a yellow to go in that one. Let's see what Golden Sun looks like. Ooh. You don't have that one, Chantel? Feel sorry for you, because it's a good one. Look how pretty that is. I wonder how, if I put some of that one on here. This one I think has all the colors. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Oh. Okay, so how many? I've got one folder left. Let's do something on this one. Let's do some pinky stuff on here. Or purple. Tropical Paradise. Let's try that. And then we'll also do some Mermaid Lagoon. So that gives us the purple. Oh, well. Here's Opal Blush. Let me do that. Yeah, they do, don't they? They all look fantastic. I'm actually meeting with Lisa too. Sunday or Monday. Maybe my meeting with her is Tuesday. Yeah, I need to go through all my emails and write all my meetings down so I don't miss any. Let's see if I've got a... I did this, Tropical Paradise, and then I did that with Opal. Maybe some Cherry Bomb with this one. I did use Opal, didn't I? Yes, I think I just used Opal. This one's Cherry Bomb. Let's try that. We'll come back in over the top of that one and mute that down a bit. From the show, Danny, are you asking me? Because you're watching me now. So when I go live from the show, yeah, it'll be on YouTube as well. I have an app now that does it automatically for me for both. But let me go back in here with some more Opal blush just in case I didn't use it. Yeah, and I'll go as live as often as I can. I'll definitely go from booths so that I can show you what I've ordered, what's coming, what's new, that kind of thing. Maybe I will have Lisa chat on a live and tell you what's new about the stuff that I'm getting. Because that I'm meeting with All and Creates. A whole bunch of different people. Hi Jennifer, I'm going to Seattle on Thursday morning to a trade show. I'm meeting a lot of people that I know and meeting up with some new vendors. We'll be talking about the state of the industry and everything that's going on. Look how pretty that is. I think that would be really cool done in white too. Unfortunately, I don't have time for that one, but yeah, and I'll be going live, Jennifer, from the trade show to show people what's new. So, okay, that's the lacy folder. This is the airmail folder. I think this one would be really nice if I did this on white with maybe vintage photo in the background and then accented a green over the top of that. I think that one would be really cool. Then we have, this one is Flourish. Another very pretty one. We've got diamonds, and I think I only used the one color on that, and it's just so stinking pretty. Really is. That's a beautiful folder. And then I think this one's called Gears. Yep, Gears. So they have it. All 5 of Tim's. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. Can't wait. So, 5 new folders. Like I said, hopefully they'll arrive tomorrow and I can ship them out. But if not, I'll be shipping them next Thursday when I'm back. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the live tomorrow. And I'll try to remember to bring in a white Lisa ink in with me so we can have a look at that as well. Because I think that over the darker colors is going to look fantastic. So, okay, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5. Have a good night. Bye.